What is this hair doing in my, what the heck? Anyway, hello everyone, it's your girl Shea Butter, and if you are new to my channel, I am an Airbnb host / Airbnb affiliate, educator, and now I'm a Turo host. So if you're interested in finding out my experience with Turo and what happened, stay tuned. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna start by letting you guys know how I got started. As you should know by now, I am in New York, and Turo just started this year in New York. So I decided to put a car on Turo. It was pretty easy, pretty simple. Asked a friend who had a car on it. He said it's pretty simple. You sign up and somebody will call you, and that is exactly what happened. So I signed up, someone from Turo called me, they walked me through the platform, they let me know where things were, and they answered all my questions. They were amazing. So I put it on Turo. I got a call, not a call, but I got a trip maybe 4 or 5 days later, and it was from a guy named Christopher. He's from the UK. He was amazing. He let me know he was going to drive to his cousin's house in Jersey and let me know there might be tolls, and if there are any tolls, that to just bill me or to bill him. And I did that. Everything went smoothly. I picked him up from the airport. He dropped the car right back at the destination I asked him to. Everything went smoothly. The car was in one piece. His daughter was in the back seat. Everything was great. So I was like, cool. I got $200 from my first trip. And this is in New York, so the prices vary. I don't know, based on what's going on and based on the other car rental agencies in the area. So I did that. It was great. So I'm like, fine. So my second trip, like 1, 2, that's where the problems began. Okay, so some girl, who I will not name, rented my car, and in that trip, I should say, she rented it. She said I just need it for a couple of days, and I said sure, whatever, let's start it. So she takes the car. I think she rented it for 2 days, and she returns it. But an hour before she returns it, she texts me like, hey, I was parked in front of a store and a car came out of a parking spot and hit the car. So I said, oh, can you send me pictures of it? In my head now, I'm panicking, right? And so she sent me pictures. You can't send pictures through the Turo app, so I gave her another phone number I have, and she sent the pictures. Didn't look too bad. It was like a little scuff. It looked like a little scar, or I thought so. So I wasn't in the country at the time, so my friend, I sent my friend to go over pick up the car, and he let me know that it was way more than just some little scuff. He inspected the car and saw that there was a dent on the side, there was a dent in the front, and the bumper was no longer aligned. So now I'm in Mexico, like, oh my gosh, what the F? So I'm like, all right, I need to buy a ticket to come back to New York so I can figure all of this out. So I come back to New York, and I speak with someone from Turo, let them know what happened. My side of the story. Turo also contacted the guest, and they basically concluded that it was the guest's fault completely, and they waived my $250 deductible. I am on the 70/30 plan, and with that plan you have to pay a $250 deductible before they can pay for any of your damages. So now they did that. They waived that, so I was like, oh, that's great. I love this platform. He was like, since it was your first accident or incident, we can waive the fee. They waived the fee. So I was like, okay, great. And they said you just have to take it to a mechanic and they will give you an estimate and then send that estimate over to them, and they issue the check. So I said that was great. So I did just that. I went over to a mechanic. I went to two actually. And you know, of course I took the one that had the most damages because I want to make sure that my car is in tip-top shape. So the one that said basically every detail that needs to be fixed, I went with that estimate only because I want my car to be in tip-top. Like, I want it to be brand new. It's a 2022 car, so I really wanted it to be right back the way it was in January when I got it. So I sent them the estimate. They issued the check right away. So I had no issues with them at all. So it was an overall good experience. I mean, it wasn't the greatest because don't want anybody to hit my car at all, but they did it. They said what they were going to do. And yeah, they issued the check. It came in the form of an email, and they have some sort of system where it just deposits it into your account. And so that's what happened. So a couple of days later though, the guest contacts me and is like, why is Turo charging me such and such amount? I'm like, I don't know why they're charging you any amount, because I wasn't aware that that's what they do. But I recommend that you just contact Turo because I really don't know about this. You know, this is only my second trip. I didn't tell her that, but you know, I just recommended she contact Turo, and I haven't heard from her since. So hopefully everything's all good with her. So, yeah, so that's my experience. It wasn't too bad. I can't say I had any issues with Turo. They weren't attesting anything. They issued the check right away. So overall, I would still work with Turo. I really like their customer service. I like how fast they try to get this payment out so that you can fix your car ASAP and then get back on the road. So I would definitely put more cars on there if possible. But if you know me, you know I love decor, and that's where I may just stick with Airbnb decor, staging and stuff like that. But it is a nice other form of income, so we'll see. And yeah, that's my story. I don't really ever know, I don't know what happened to the car actually, but it did look like she was parking either somewhere really tight or she just can't park. I don't really know what happened, but I will put the pictures somewhere in this video so you can see the damages. Well, not bad, but yeah, that's my story. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.